Welcome, my dear friends, to another CLK Video Productions product review. I am your humble, beloved, and freshly shorn host, Chris Cult. Today, we are on part 3 of our 4-part series of handheld microphones. That's right. And today we are featuring this guy. Yep. Not sexy. Nothing sexy about this thing. It's pretty bland. It's pretty ugly. But it sounds pretty good. Well, I'll let you be the judge of that. But this is called the Shure SM57 Clone from TEMU. And we are going to check it out today. But first, let's look at some statistics, okay? Let me grab them for you. This paperwork is crap, just like the SM7B I did a review on, the clone review. It has basically the exact same kind of, leaflet that it comes with. I wouldn't really call it paperwork. But it says it has a durable construction for long-term use, wide frequency response for versatile applications. It's a cardioid pickup pattern, and the frequency response chart is basically unreadable. Can't read it at all, so I'm not even going to bother with it. Now, this microphone is usually well known. The Shure 57 is well known for being an instrument microphone. That's why it's so ugly and tiny. It's usually pointing at a drum or a guitar or whatever. We're going to cut off and try it out as a voice, because a lot of people are using this for voice recording now, which, is great. So we're going to cut it off and see what it sounds like. Okay? All right. Okay, everyone, welcome back, and we are now with the SM57 Clone. Now, you are listening to this beauty right now without any processing or EQing. It sounds just the way it does right out of the box. And it's not too bad. I'm actually impressed with it. I've been impressed with a lot of the TEMU mics. I don't think I've really been disappointed with any of them except for maybe one. And it wasn't really a complete disappointment. So anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to do our sound checking on this thing, which consists of our Plosives, Sibilance, and white noise off-axis sound rejection tests. Okay? So we're going to start off with our Plosives. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. A pack of pickled peppers, Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, how many packs of pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? Whoa, what the hell? That was way bad. Let's try the Sibilance. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. Okay, not bad. How about some bees? Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Okay, good. Now for our white noise test. We're going to go 360 degrees around this baby. 0. 90 degrees left. 180 degrees. 90 degrees right. And back to 0 for a full 360 degree circle. Okay. I thought that was actually outstanding. Probably one of the best off-axis rejection tests I've done. Not bad at all. I'm actually really, really impressed. It's too bad, this thing is just so damn ugly. I'm sorry, Mr. Microphone, but it I'm sorry, I cracked myself up, you know. Anyways, I'm going to add some processing to this little guy and see how it sounds. I've already set up something, and we'll see what you think. Okay, now we got some processing on this thing, and it sounds quite a bit better. And, it's got some more oomph to it, more bottom end, sounds smoother. It's got some more on the top. The mids, I could probably do better on the mids, but got some good top and bottom on this thing, which I really like. I'm more of a guy who's into the real bassy sounds, if you know me. So we're going to knock this off for right now. We're all done with our sound test. And we're going to move into our next segment, which everyone loves, which is called... What's in the box? All right, kids. It's time for everyone's favorite segment, What's in the Box?
We just make boxes here.
Okay, well, first off, the box was a freaking mess when I got it. Tore up from the floor up. Could not slide this thing out for nothing. So the box was literally smashed almost like a pancake. I tried to reform it so I can slide it out so I can get the mic box open, but I could not do it for anything. So I figured I'll just open it from the end, which I did. So this is the lovely box it comes with, and it looks like the original equipment box. It comes with this handy dandy carrying pouch, which is actually pretty nice. Usually the original Shure would have it like embossed or, engraved, or whatever you call it, embroidered into the case itself. But this is not a real Shure, so they can't do that. And then lastly, you get this clip to hold it to the mic stand or boom arm that you're using. Okay, so those are the items you get in the box. So let's move on to our next segment. Okay, my friends, we are back with pricing. Yes, you probably want to know what this guy is cost. And what do I think of this thing overall? Well, the price that I paid for it was $15.11. That was in May, early May. Now it is $22.79, which is still a pretty good deal. It shows that it's getting low inventory. It's got a 4.8 rating on it right now. So as far as my opinion on this microphone, well, you all know what I think of the looks. It's pretty butt ugly, but, it's not really made for on camera use. It's not that kind of a thing. What do I think of the value? Value is outstanding. Great price. I paid, like I said, I paid just over $15 for it, and now it's $22.79. So great value, even at $22.79. Compared to what a real SM57 costs, which is about $100, which is crazy expensive for something so ugly and so small. That's what she said. But now I lost my train of thought. But it is overall great value. The sound, I think, I don't have a real SM757, to compare it to. So I can't judge it against a real one and gauge it that way. All I can tell you is this thing sounds pretty darn good to me. And I like it. Will I be using it often on my rotation? No. Just simply the fact that it's, not really an on-camera type microphone. In the industry, it's all about looks. And I'm sorry, sweetheart, you haven't got it. But it's not what you know, it's who you know. And alrighty, you guys, I'm going to knock it off and we're going to wrap it up. So I'll come back with our next click and wrap this thing up. Okay, my friends, we are going to wrap this bad boy up. Time to say goodbye to Daddy. But I also wanted to acknowledge not just you guys, because you guys have been wonderful, but I always wanted to acknowledge and recognize my dear YouTube friends, Kevin Ray, the Bearded Geek at Back to the Retro Review, Clay Allen at Clay Allen Reviews, Mike Newman at Level Up with Mike Newman, and Miss K at Miss K TV. Thanks, you guys, for always supporting. And thank you all, always, for coming by, joining me, and watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit that little bell so you'll know when my new videos come out, okay? All right. So, for me, Chris Cult, your humble and beloved host, thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.